Alright, so hello there. I'm Papa1, and this is part 2 of the walkthrough, or whatever it is, part 2 of MMA Federation. So, we last left off on me doing a practice match, and I haven't been back on here since. I should have been back on here. I should have started another video because I forget that I get a certain amount of energy, and I usually come back on once the energy has been replenished. Now, only time you waste energies is the energy bars is for training and for career mode. So for the fight and for the training and stuff like that. So let's go to training. Need to get some more training real quick. And that's how you unlock more techniques and stuff. So we're going to continue with the Muay Thai. So this is sparring. What the hell? Why did they do that? Oh, I probably pressed the wrong thing. I don't want it too loud and stuff like that. So I won't be talking over the game, so I don't have it too loud. Alright. So, oh yeah, I pressed deck. That's what happened. That was a mistake. So basically, you gotta do whatever the game tells you to do to score 3 stars and stuff like that with the training. And you got other ones where you gotta like hit pads, or you gotta do the takedowns, or it's numerous things depending on the discipline. But sparring is basically you have to do certain things for the computer, stuff like that. Okay, so finish with 7 health. I can do that. The best way to finish with 7 health is just get the goddamn knockout. Because I also have to win. So not only do I have to finish with 7 health, I also have to win this match in order to get to 7 health. There we go. That's guaranteed. And I get the critical. I think they only give me critical because I'm in training. Usually, where I used to play this game, where I do online or anything else, that's why I stopped using critical, because 9 times out of 10 they wouldn't give me the critical. Yep. And you see the reason that I went for all of it is because in training with the sparring and stuff like that, you only get what's the name. You're only gonna see them once. You only go get one round. My bad. And only other thing with training is there's also the what's it called? Only other thing with training is there's also to become the next type of belt, you have to do full contact sparring, which is no limit rounds, and the match don't end until you either KO, submit, or finish or TKO your opponent on points. This was always my worst thing. Was these goddamn thing, because you gotta press the button, and if you press it wrong, you're gonna mess up on your points. Hate this stuff the most. I just got rapidly tap the thing, but if I over tap it, it's gonna freaking say I lose and stuff. break up with the matches, title matches and stuff like that, or online to like progress with your belt and stuff like that. I'll take away one, so yeah, because it goes there. Oh, cool. It doesn't block it. So, as you can see right here, wrestling uses codes when they're defensive. They reduce the stamina your opponent gains. So basically, he will gain one less more stamina. So you see how stuff is at 6. If I hit this successfully, I'm going to gain back 3 instead of the whole entire 4. So that's what's going to happen. So that got blocked. I saw it. So he had 4, and he was supposed to get back 4, but instead of getting back 4, he got 3. That's why he's 7. Yeah. Judo also, I mean, jiu-jitsu, I wish I had judo on here in Songbo, but like, jiu-jitsu, basically, you take it to the ground and stuff. That's not going to happen. But I am going to drain him of some stamina. That's all it's good. Go with this. So with the wrestling, you can drain the stamina on offense and defense. And it's pretty cool. It's a card that's like it's 1 for 3 and 2 energy with 3 damage. Still like this game a lot, and that's the main reason I'm playing it right now. So, I'm gonna go with these. We're both gonna gain back 4. He ain't go for nothing. You know what? Let's take away all your health. Okay? Take away all that health. That doesn't matter because he only needs 3. You know, he only needs 3. I'm just trying to damage him. You know, he can have the health lead all he wants. I don't think he's gonna have anything that's gonna hurt me too bad on his feet right now. Yeah, see, he ain't got nothing that's gonna hurt me too bad. If we was at like a brown or something up like that, he would have hurt me a little, but it's all good. And plus, I win because I only gonna have, I got 13 left. I wasn't able to finish him because of how low my stamina is, but This one is a little bit easier than the other thing because I just gotta hit it within that, and to hit it perfectly, you gotta hit it where it's super blue at. Damn it. There we go. Keep on getting 100. Just in case you don't know, if I were to miss one, like, it'll start over from the start. So can take out this. Yeah, I will take out the parry this time around. Defense means out stuff for one category as far as like what you're gonna do with like the head or body or like watch the video. Let me turn on my stuff. Oh, every time I touch the screen, it's gonna do that. God damn it. I hate that. Why? Why you assume I want something to do with what you got going on with the game? Like, why would I want to automatically download some crap? It's always these ridiculous PayPal freaking apps They totally don't let you win nothing. The worst ones be the those Asian ones. That shit be hilarious. It was like there's oh crap. I actually pressed damn it. I just pressed the what's the name? The redo the video. Rewatch or whatever the video. I wanna hear this. What was the one, the Asian one where the PayPal where they talk about they give you free money and shit like that? Oh yeah, dude was he was in a massage parlor. He had like 5 different women or so massaging his what? One was massage his hand, the other one massaged his arms and hands, and then the other ones was massage his legs and feet. And the person kept on calling him, telling him he got more money and these are also stupid. Even if these you could get real money from them. It's just like, dude, what kind of app where you don't put money into that's for this works that way? It asks me to press tap the thing, but it just wants me to download by tapping the button. See? And wait, let me press that one more time. This is a new freaking what's it called? App store. It's called Tap Tap, and they got a lot of the Asian games that you won't see all the time and stuff like that. I think I got what's the name for it? Like I'll look at that in a second after we get off of this. Alright, let me see something. No, I don't got that open up right now. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Could I? In Google? Let's see. Go to this. Because I don't want to turn the screen and all that other crap. Even though it won't really mess up the game, I just don't want to. Installed. Where the fuck is Google? Oh, Google Chrome. Of course it's right there. That's a website that I be using all the time for stuff. Let me go to my bookmarks. Go back. Yeah, cool games and stuff. And the name of that website is tap.oi. Yeah, you gotta download their their app first. That's how you get everything. I wish they would let me simplify or turn it into English on this damn game, because I got this game in freaking Japanese, full blown Japanese, and like it's just I was like, dude, like I can't understand a word. Like I can play it, but like the thing is, like when you know, like it's an RPG, so when you're leveling up the character and you decide what you're gonna use, like I don't know what's good for my character is not good for my character because they don't got no demonstration thing where like it shows you like a preview of the move, and they also don't got nothing on there that's really like for me to like figure shit out with. It's just bull. But yeah, but basically you can download the app straight off of their store. You can download their app straight off of their website, and it's. Let me see if I put that in, will it go straight to that? Damn it! What was it again? .io. Okay. .io. So TAP.io. God, I wasn't trying to put that, you. I was just trying to do that because for whatever reason, let me go to the home page. Yeah, so that's the name of the thing. And look, it's right there. As soon as you go on there, It's right there for you to download. That's for you to download and have their app. Because they actually have an app. See? I'm not sure if it'll be on here. Because this is a Google Play Store. No, of course it's not. Yeah, because I didn't get it from Google Play Store. I got it from the internet. So, let me take this off. Take that off. Go back on here. Settings. I mean, not settings, but history. Well, you see what the heck I'm on, so yeah. I can. No, I'll keep that one. No, I don't need that no more. Turn that off the screen. And what else? Yeah, right here. It's gonna be under my actual settings. See, that, and I download it from off of there. Do I got something about the information about it? Permission and all this other crap. No. Full blown. It's called Infant Souls, and like it's basically a Dark Souls game, and it's actually pretty good and stuff like that. And it's pretty difficult. It's not. Well, I wouldn't say difficult, but it's not easy to win at. You know, I'm having a little bit of trouble with it at the moment. Sad to say, but that's because like it's momentum based. Like if they hit you once, it's literally like Dark Souls. Like when you get hit, you get comboed. You know, if they're doing a combo when they're hit. 30 minutes. That's not where I got this game from. I got this game from just putting in MMA Federation. You know, MMA Federation and putting IPK at the end of the search engine on Google Chrome. You know, that's how I found that game. Well, we may do more than one fight. Because I got more than enough space on here. I got like 10 gigabytes left. So like, I could probably do like more than one match.
Round one.
But we're just going to probably do the one. And then come back and do a couple of them.
This crowd is so into this fight. This kid is really starting to make progress on the tournament circuit. Clearly a lot more to come from them.
That's a thudding shot. You can feel it. What a pace so far in this fight.
Good defense. Picking up the tempo here.
Nice clean strike. Going after them here. Able to stuff that takedown attempt. Secures it and takes him down.
Only good things happen when you're this good in the cage.
This is one of those times where a little jiu-jitsu can be a little bit helpful.
They've got to make them respect their ground game.
Both fighters really working for position.
Javier, they've given up their back now. This could be it. Very fast-paced action here.
They're working from full guard. They're working from full guard.
Gives up the back here. Feeling out process now over with the first round down. This is seconds from being over.
Wow, hard elbow lands. Doing a great job thus far with their effect.
Dropped him.
I love the fact that you got training we're not gonna do another one. We're gonna probably do a couple of them. We're gonna leave off on here. I don't really need to change up my deck yet, and I didn't talk nothing about if it's gonna have something with that. But yeah, we're gonna go right. I'm gonna do the next video like real soon because there's no need to waste time on that type of stuff. Alright, so that was the end of this video. Hope you enjoy. Until next one later. Let me know how you liking it so far, and if you want to hear more of the gameplay versus just hear me speak on it. But before we get out here, I guess I could, go back on Google Play Store, go back on that. So I can show you the exact app I used to get the game. This game or whatever. If you're thinking about downloading. You can't play online. Online wasn't really nothing to begin with. Because a lot of times, either you try to do an online match, it will give you'll be playing against like a NPC or whatever you call them. So that's what I did. I just basically searched that, and then right here where it says, the M stands for mobile because I'm on a phone or whatever like that, but the website is apkpure.com, and that's the one I use, and this came up, and I downloaded it, and then after you download it, you gotta where is it? You gotta extract it. And the way I just extracted was, where's the thing I use? Oh, it's already at the bottom. This archive thing. But before I did that, let me go on to the actual thing real quick. Before I did that, because at the end of them, where is it? MMA Federation. Alright, so at the end of it, you see how, you see how that says APK at the end of it? Well, I had to change the name to this, and you'll see it. At the end, it says VIP, or you could put RAR, and you have to change it because that's the only way it's going to let you extract it. And this is basically the app for extraction, and this is cool because this is also the one because I already had this downloaded for me to be able to extract the stuff from downloading console games, in particular the PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast games. So I extract them using this app, and that made it so they'll be playable on the on wherever emulator app I downloaded. So that's why I just went ahead and extracted from here because it wasn't working with the file manager. My file manager app wasn't really working for that. So that's how I went about doing it. So that's basically the step process of getting it on here or wherever like that. I put in the name of the game, I put APK behind it, and then I download it. But strangely enough, and it's probably because I ain't changed the other apps I downloaded to APK. I mean to VIP behind it when I first downloaded it before I extracted it. But those games they downloaded, but they wouldn't open. Right? They downloaded, but they wouldn't open for some strange reason. And that's probably because they still say APK instead of VIP or rare or raw as in RAR and stuff like that. So I may end up trying to do some more games, but like I just stopped trying to do it. Even though this one's on the SD card, I didn't want this to mess with anything. Because out of all the games I could have tried to get that I used to play and stuff like that, this was the main one I wanted to get back. So I'm more than happy to just have this game and only this game from games that are no longer available on Google Play Store. Yeah, so I'm satisfied with just having this game. Because I may still do something with this stuff. With the training stuff like that. But instead of doing this, because I was going to do this if I still could do the online, but that's the fifth step is online. But since there's no online, there's no real reason for the 5 steps of learning how to get better and stuff like that. Because online you find stiffer competition. As far as career mode, the only thing that's really gonna be competition for you, and that is figure out what your card selection should be for as far as like doing damage to the opponents and still having the amount of health points, because as you get to the later higher echelon, because I think it's like 99 or 100 opponents, as you get higher up with that stuff, you're gonna it's gonna tell you like the most you can have on this game is 40 health, right? The most you can have total is 40 health. So some matches you're gonna have to beat your opponent, which means either submitting them or TKOing them while still having all your health or having at least 32 health. I think the highest they want you to have is like 32 or 34 health. That means you can only lose 6 health, and sometimes you'll be facing opponents who have 40 health as well. So I either got to take away all 40 of their health and only let them take away 6 or 8 of mine and stuff like that. So that stuff gets complicated because it's always 3 rounds. Even the title fights are 3 rounds. So you got 3 rounds. So you got 24 turns, which is 12 turns of offense, and you got 12 turns of defense, right? So you're only gonna have like 12 chances of doing offense to the opponent and stuff like that. And you also gotta worry about the defense. So you're not gonna always think, let me do offense this round or this turn or whatever like that. You gotta see what your options are, is if your options are gonna work. And also you gotta remember how much stamina you're gonna end up losing for doing this and how much you're gonna be gaining back. Because you got to always think about how much you're going to have left over for next time you're on offense or defense and stuff like that. Because you overcommit on defense, that means you're not going to be able to use as much stuff as you thought you would for offense. So it's always like vice versa with that stuff. Like if you got a big enough lead and you're already finna get the 3 stars, you can save on trying to attack unless you're at the point where you're just finna finish the match. If you think you're about to finish it, then finish it right then and there. But other than that, you can save on it for defense because you don't want to overcommit to offense or defense. It's kind of like actual freaking MMA in that aspect, or combat. Period. No matter if it's street, military, professional, where the hell you want to do. Hell, medieval. Shit. Back then, where the hell you want to call it? But yeah, this 5-step thing I was talking about is only thing I'll really be able to implement is steps 1 through 4. Because step 5 is just that, you know, no injury bars, not pay to win or level up to win. That's the only thing you really need to know about step 5. Because automatically, when you play online matches, and that's why I'm so mad that this game discontinued and they turned it into a stream game and they just repackage it and put a different name on it, is because with online matches, it didn't matter if you was a level 1 or, well, it kind of did matter if it was a level 1. But more so, it didn't matter if you was like a level 5 or 10. You could take on a level 40 or 45 or 50 or something. I have beaten levels 45s and 50s before. All because it's not about who has the better cars. It's about how you manage to use your cars and how you manage and go about, using this particular discipline, that particular discipline while playing the game and stuff like that. Because I just was able to manage my stuff better than him. Because at the start of the match, one person in particular I was playing, he didn't never pick no of the 1 energy cards. So at the start of the match, I automatically was messing them up on offense and defense. I was automatically messing them up on offensive side because I think I started, or it was defense side. Either way, I had lower cards and I decided to pick the ones that was most efficient with, they did a stun or this or that with the way they were set up. So I was always ahead of him on health, and I didn't get to finish him, but I lasted all 3 rounds, and I think I won by like 5 or 10 points. He was like a level 40 something. That's because it's about management of the cards and stuff like that, and having the right stuff. Because if you play this and you don't pick nothing for defense, that's slow. You gotta put something for defense, and if you can design your character to be a grappler or a striker or all rounder. I always design my characters to be an all rounder, so I can beat people both on offense and defense. But mostly, always make sure you put some stuff for defense. At least enough cards. At least 3 or 4 cards for defensive parts, because offense, you could just pick just the head or the body or the legs for offense and just do well in the match. Because if all your cards are for one particular location on the opponent, then you can do a hell of a lot of damage in that regard as well. By just picking one area to attack and stuff like that. It kind of gets a little dicey where, they could have some good defensive cards and they could be taking you out, because there's a lot of good defensive cards for head, body, and the legs and stuff like that. So it's always picking points. I like to have my stuff a little bit balanced, but the defensive for stand up and ground is always going to be, with enough cards for both the head, body, and legs, both standing and on the ground. But offensively, some stuff may lack. Like you saw, I didn't really care too much for like what they was giving me for like the body for the ground. So I think I only have like 1 or 2 of them for that. And it's just like a stand-up card or something, because I'm not really gonna be able to land those when I feel like it, and I don't really feel like wasting 2 energy for 2 damage and stuff like that. Yeah, stuff like that is wherever. We can leave it right here, but I'm gonna go back right here. Alright, so into the next one later. Damn, that was 40 something minutes. 47.5 minutes. It's whatever. To the next one, peace and hope you enjoy.